This is definitely giving iced coffee, no creamer. Hey girl, so we are finally gonna sit here and just try out the new Fenty Skin Tint Stick. Eavesdrop Blur Smooth Tint Stick. We're gonna use both of the shades today to see which one works best. But before I even do that, I wanna show you guys how I, just how I blend my lace into my forehead. Cause this is a freshly washed wig, and when I washed it, all the like bronzer and stuff came out. But I wanna show y'all how I do it. Cause I don't know, I just wanna show y'all. And plus I need to do it anyway. So instead of me doing it off camera, I'm gonna show y'all what I do. So I blend my lace with a cream bronzer. I'm gonna use this one from NARS in the shade Laguna 5. And I just take just a little brush. You can take whatever you want, just a little, however, you know, whatever works for you. But I just take a little bit of it on this little flat brush and I just put it into the lace like this. Just like that. But yeah, I finally want to try out the Fenty Skin Tint with you guys today. And y'all know the Latte, what is it? The Latte makeup trend that's going around? I don't know, y'all. I honestly feel like my everyday makeup routine is literally the Latte makeup look. And it's so crazy because I had somebody comment that same thing in one of my videos not too long ago. She was like, she said something about if I'm gonna be doing the Latte makeup tutorial, and then she was like, my everyday makeup look is pretty much the Latte makeup tutorial. So I don't know word for word what she said, but okay, do y'all see? See, it's like barely there. But yeah, and in my mind, I'm like, I think I've been doing that. It's just now a trend, like it's called the Latte makeup look tutorial. But since it is trending, I figured I'd do that with you guys today while we try out the I guess that's good enough. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. While we try out the Fenty Skin Tint. Because why not? I'm gonna do something different with the eyes though. Like I'm not gonna do the usual. I'm gonna make the eyes a little bit more bold this time, just to kind of go with the theme, like the Latte makeup thing. Where is the freaking top to this bronzer? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I might switch it up with the eyes. Still do like the brown look, but something a little bit different. Maybe like a different product, because I'll be sticking to the same thing. And y'all know this. But anyway, yeah, that's how I blend my lace. And then, okay, so since this is a closure, it stops like right here on each side. And you can kind of see there's a, like a, let me get closer so y'all can see. But right here is where it's sewn, like it's where the closure is sewn. So what I like to do right there, instead of putting bronzer right there, because I feel like it's just not gonna look as natural, but I like to take a black cream gel liner, and I got this tip from Mena, but I just take a black cream gel liner and I just put it right there so you can't even see it. So yeah, this part is thicker than up here because this is where they sewed the closure to the track. But I just put it on like that, and it's lit like you can barely tell. Let me show y'all the difference. So over there, and you can see it right here. It's not as noticeable over here because I don't know, it's just a little different right here, but I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, I can probably cut this piece off. I don't have scissors right in front of me, so I'm just gonna blend it in like so. Like that. And boom. That is how I blend my lace into my forehead, because I always feel like I'm a broken record, but you know, there's always somebody coming to my videos that's never watched, you know, any of my videos, but I don't use glue and I don't use any type of adhesive spray to lay my lace. It's just laying up there on my head, okay? And it's supported by a band in the back. So it's literally not coming off, like literally, unless you have to pull it really hard to take it off. So the wind ain't gonna take it off. Nothing's gonna take it off unless I literally pull it off my head. But yeah, that's how I do it. If y'all were wondering how I blend the lace into my skin, I'm gonna put a little bit more right here at the tip. There we go. But yeah, now I just want to get the hair out of my face. I'm just gonna quickly twist it up. This just keeps it wavy too. So I'll just twist it. I filmed a night routine. It's not a sponsored routine or anything like that. It's just a chill vlog style night routine. That video, I think I'm gonna have it go up after this one. But if it's already up, I will have it linked for you guys in the description. But in that video, I show you guys what I do, literally what I do at night after I take my makeup, well, before taking my makeup off, like as far as like taking my wig off and stuff. So I show you all that in that video. And I show you the steps that I take to keep, like to maintain my wig. And since filming that video, I washed my hair because I filmed that before going on my little trip. I went to Michigan, you guys, for the first time. If y'all missed that vlog, I titled it, well, the thumbnail is called The Summer I Went to Michigan, and it's just so cute. So cute. So watch that vlog if y'all haven't watched it. So cute and wholesome. I went with two of my girlfriends, Shaughnessy and Alexis. So definitely check out that vlog if you missed it. I'm going to use these little Laura Mercier clips to keep the front part out of my face. But yeah, freshly washed wig. I did my skincare already this morning. I don't have anything on my face besides my skincare products and the Belief sunscreen. So I want to put a little bit of this on. This is the Undone priming gel. I'm gonna put just a little bit because you honestly don't need much of this stuff, but I love it. But anyway, back to the Latte makeup tutorial trend or whatever, whatever it is. If you haven't seen it, it's makeup, like neutral brown tone makeup, like an everyday makeup look, but like latte inspired. You guys know what a latte is. So yeah, I just feel like what I do already is pretty much the latte makeup look because my makeup is pretty neutral. I like to use browns, those type of shades in my everyday makeup routine. So I think for the eyes, I want to do something a little bit darker though, because sometimes I'll put just bronzer on the lids, and then sometimes I'll go in with my NYX Ultimate Neutrals eyeshadow palette or the Pat McGrath mini palette. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what I come up with, but I think I want to do something different today, just because. Okay, doing my brows real quick. I'm using the Kosas Brow Pop Nano in the shade Black Brown or Dark Brown. Dark brown. I also think I'm going to try out a new concealer today with the Fenty Skin Tint, or Fenty Skin Tint stick. Why can't I say that? Like, I keep just wanting to say skin tint, but y'all know Fenty has a skin tint, but this is a skin tint stick. But yeah, I have the Tower 28 concealer, and I also have the new Makeup by Mario concealer. Y'all, I've been seeing mixed reviews on the Makeup by Mario concealer, so I think I want to do that today. And then save the Tower 28 concealer. The Tower 28 concealer is a little bit darker though, so I feel like this might be a good spot concealer. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And I'm also going to be trying out these new sponges. I did like a really small Sephora haul. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. I showed you guys these new sponges that I got from Sephora, the new Peach Blossom sponges. So I'm going to try those out today and see how I like it. And lately, it's just, it's so weird, you guys, because y'all know I like a sponge over a brush. Like, I'm always using a sponge with my foundations, my skin tints, always. But lately, I've been drawn to using a brush. And it's so weird because I'm just not really a brush girly. And the brush I've been using is the Refi, and it broke. So I got a new brush that I want to try out. It's this one from EcoTools. I got the pack right here. This is what the pack looks like. This right here, and I think this will be like a good brush to use with a stick foundation because we are using the Fenty stick foundation today. So I want to try that out today. I still use a sponge, but lately I just been blending the product out on my face with the brush, and then after it's all blended out, I'll go in with the sponge just to kind of even everything out. But isn't that weird? Like I've always been a sponge girly, like sponge over everything. But then I started using the one from Refi, that brush from Refi. And I'm just hooked now. Like I'm hooked on that brush. So, and I know the one from EcoTools is different. Like the brush is totally different from the Refi brush, but I saw it. It looked interesting, and I just want to give it a try today and see if I like it. So I'm going to run and wet this sponge really quick. The other one is it's a little different. Kind of like the Juno & Co sponge. It's like that velvet, soft texture, and this one is just like, you know, your typical regular sponge. So I'm going to go wet this real quick, blend out that concealer under my brows, and then we're going to try the Fenty Skin Tint Stick. Okay, this is huge. This is what it looks like wet, and then this is what it looks like before being wet. I always take a napkin and just squeeze out whatever is left in the sponge because I don't like it to be too wet. Ooh, this is real soft, like really soft. Okay. Yeah, this is a really soft sponge. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. All right. Concealer is blended out. Now let's see what shade works best for me. So I had a little tan, but I feel like my tan has gone away because I went to Florida a couple times. And I did get like a shade darker, but I feel like I'm back to my but yeah, I feel like I'm not as tan as I was. Okay, I like the packaging of this. A lot of people are saying that there's not a lot of product in it. It's 0.32 ounce. This is 19. Take that off. Oops. So this is the amount of product you get, but there's more. Like this isn't it. There's actually more once you keep twisting. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to break it. See, now I can't break. Okay, wait. Dang it. It needs to go down some more. I'm going to push it a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to break mine, but there is more product. Like this isn't all the product. I don't know if y'all can see. There's some more product down there in the tube. But that's what it looks like when you twist it all the way up. So let's do 19 first. This is the shade that I use in the liquid Eavesdrop Skin Tint. I'm going to put it directly on my face right here. And then some right here. I don't know how much to use though. Maybe about this much. And a little right here. So I feel like 20 is going to be the perfect shade under my chin and also around the perimeter of my face because it's darker. But let's blend this out to see what it looks like. Let's see. I'm excited. I'm going to blend it out with this little brush. Isn't this cute? And it's real soft too. Real soft. I'll take this and blend it. Oh, this is really, like, this is very sheer. I thought it was gonna, hold on. This is pretty much taking the product off my face. It's really sheer. Probably should just use my fingers, I think. I mean, the color is good though. I think I need to use my fingers because that literally just took the product. I mean, it's still a little bit right there, but it wiped the product off, y'all. So we're gonna blend this in with our fingers. I mean, the product itself is medium coverage, so I didn't expect to have coverage like that. Well, no, it's light coverage in a smooth glide stick. But even so, I still was not expecting to have coverage like that. So yeah, okay. Fingers is better. Much better. And I'm gonna build it up some, but using my finger was better. Can y'all see a difference? Finger, brush. Finger, brush. I'm gonna put some right here. Yeah, even the product itself feels very, very thin. Like it doesn't feel, it's creamy, but it's like a really thin, like thin consistency. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Let me see what 20 looks like. Because 19 is going to be too light for, yeah, this is perfect for this area of my face. Yeah, this is really thin. Yeah, this feels really thin. It feels nothing like the, honestly, I don't have anything in my collection to even compare this to because I have foundation sticks, but they're foundation sticks. This is a skin tint stick. So I can't really compare it to any of the foundation sticks that I have, but I will say the foundation sticks that I have, like the one from Huda, is thicker than this. Like it feels thicker. This is just a really lightweight, light coverage skin tint, but in stick form. And I like it better blended out with my fingers versus that brush. But I mean, I like it. Is it something I'm like overly excited about now that now that I've tried it? Not really. Because I have the liquid one and I like the liquid one more because I've used my fingers with the liquid one and I did a video on that when it first came out. Comparing it to that, I like the liquid more. I like the liquid one more than this one. But y'all let me know. Let me know what it looks like on the skin. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie, like it looks really, really good. But I don't know, being that this is my first skin tint stick, do they have any other skin tint sticks out there? I don't know. But I would prefer my skin tint to be liquid now that I've tried the skin tint stick. I think I prefer a liquid skin tint over a stick skin tint. And if I'm gonna use a stick product, I would prefer to use, it would be a foundation instead of a skin tint. Am I making any sense? I hope I am. But it does look really pretty, really natural, really just, skin-like on the skin. But I 100% would pick the liquid skin tint over the Fenty stick skin tint. But this is how it looks before blending it out with the brush. Just kind of evening it out. I'm just gonna kind of press the brush instead of, you know, swiping it back and forth. And I honestly feel like this is gonna be a personal preference, because if you already have the Fenty skin tint, the liquid eavesdrop skin tint, and you don't like stick products, then I would say skip out on this. But if you like a stick product over a liquid product, then I would say definitely give this a try. Because with this, I feel like it's honestly going to be a personal preference. I probably would have to use both of these just to see which one looks best on the skin. But I do remember how the liquid one looks. I remember how it feels. I remember how it wears. And I picked that one over this one. But she's cute. She's real cute. Okay, I gotta switch out the battery in this camera because it's dying. But we're gonna go ahead and try out the Makeup by Mario once I put a new battery in the camera. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see what this looks like. Let's see how this performs. And let's just cross our fingers that, you know, it's good. Let's cross our fingers that the color is good, first of all. Okay. Color works. This is, you know, it's a little light, but I think it'll be a good highlight color. Right off the bat, it's like the consistency of it is kind of giving, I'm tired of saying that, giving. It's kind of reminding me of the Hourglass Veil Concealer, because it's going on like it's going to be a full coverage concealer, but it feels really, really, really thin. Where's the box? Yeah, so he does describe it as a weightless concealer. He said, I created this weightless concealer to lift, brighten, and perfect the complexion. So it's very, very light. Feels weightless on the skin. Feels like I was applying the Hourglass. I have it right here. The Hourglass Veil Concealer. Vanish Airbrush Concealer. That's what it's called. But it felt like I was applying that on my skin. So I'm going to use this little sponge to blend it out. I kind of have to pinch it really good because this is a fat sponge, y'all. But it's really soft. All right, let's see. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. I think I can see what people were saying. I think I can kind of see what people were saying about it being too dry. Because, I mean, it's not. I feel like it's not dry yet. But I can see where they're getting that, because when I started blending it out, it does look like you have to kind of immediately start blending it out or it'll just dry down. You know, it'll be too hard to blend. And I didn't even have it, like, it wasn't even sitting too long. It wasn't even sitting on my face too long. And I can kind of see what they're saying. So kind of like the one from e.l.f., the 16-Hour Camo Concealer, which is my favorite concealer. But it does kind of act like that. So once you put it on and let it sit for a while, or once you put it on, you kind of want to go ahead and blend it out instead of letting it sit, because it is going to be harder to blend out. I can see what they're saying about how it's kind of dry, but I like that. I personally like that. Like, I prefer a matte, not too matte though, not too matte, but I prefer a concealer that's kind of matte over a hydrating concealer, because I like that matte, just that matte look, you know, under the eyes, only under the eyes. Oh yeah, it does dry down, y'all. The chin was kind of harder to blend out, but I'm liking it, y'all. I'm liking it because this is like, this type of concealer is up my alley. Because, you know, if I like the one from e.l.f., I'm going to like this one. Not to say that I'm comparing, like, not to say that this one is anything like the one from e.l.f. I'm going to have to, you know, wear it more and get more use out of it instead of just judging it off my first impression. But the way it blends out, the way it's looking on my face, I feel like this is going to be something that I'm going to enjoy using. So yeah, this is how it looks. It is pretty bright, but I was able to blend it out so it can, you know, look better. But I'm liking this, y'all. I'm liking it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see how it's going to look when I put my setting powder on, though. But it's not too dry for me. It's not. It's honestly not too dry. This is the Cherry Blossom setting powder from Huda Beauty. I've been using this like crazy. So I'm just going to set that concealer with it. But I've used this powder with other concealers too, and I know it works well with it. So we're going to hope and cross our fingers that this works with the Makeup by Mario concealer. I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's looking good to me. I like to put some powder right here too. I'm gonna have to close the blinds because the sun is about to really wash out this side of the video. So I'm gonna have to get up and close my blinds, but for the most part, this is how everything is turning out, which is good. I'm liking it. I like the skin tint. I'm not in love with it though, but I like how it looks on my face. I'm loving the Makeup by Mario concealer. Now I'm gonna do the usuals, use the usuals. I'm gonna take the Sephora Best Skin Ever Powder Foundation just to set everywhere else on the face, like around my chin. Ooh, I put too much right there. I'm trying to blend it out. But just to kind of set under my chin, my forehead, anywhere that I applied that, just pretty much all over the face. But not really in the center because I already put setting powder right there. But this just sets the face nicely. And I like using this with skin tints because it just pairs really, really good with them. So yeah, that's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to, you know, overdo it. And that is it. Okay. Bronzer. We're going to take this. I saw Milk has a new shade in their bronzer. And y'all, well, people, I think this thing was like $20 something in Target in the Milk bronzer, but it costs a little bit more, like maybe like $3 or $4 more. But that's wild that this thing was like $20 something in Target, but I like it. I absolutely love this thing. I got the shade Rich Bronze. So I take this side of the Refi brush and I just press it in on the side of my face. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the blinds because y'all probably ain't gonna see nothing on this side of the face because it's washing it out. But I just take it right here on the side. Just like that. And the forehead too. All right, let me close the blinds real quick. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's so much better. Taking the NARS cream bronzer one more time. One more time because I like to put some right here. There we go. And there we go. All right, now we can go into the Latte. The Latte tutorial. Tutorial. I mean, really, this was leading up to it. Just a nice bronzy face. I'm not putting on any I'm not putting on any blush. We're just gonna stick to bronzer. And speaking of bronzer, let's do this real quick. MAC Cosmetics Sunstruck Bronzer. I use the shade Dark. What is it? No, Rich Golden. That's the shade I use. I'm gonna put some of this on to set that the Well People bronzer that I applied, because that is a cream and this is a powder. And I like to take some more on the forehead. Da 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 da. Woo. And as I do this, a little bit more of the bronzer goes into the lace, which is even better. Because it makes it like you literally cannot see anything right there. Like it's just like scalp. At least that's how I see it. Hopefully y'all can see the same thing I'm seeing. But I don't see no lace. I really don't. This side, I can kind of see it because, I don't know. I think I sewed my band on. No, that has nothing to do with it. Because it will be on this side too. But for some reason, this side lays tighter on my forehead than this side. Like this side is a little bit more loose. And this side is like, boom, it's on there like I have glue on. It's weird. Can y'all see that? Like I can kind of see the lace right there because it's not laying as tight as it is on this side. And it's not tight at all, but it's not laying down as, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Okay, so with the eyes, this is what this is what I think I want to do. I think I want like a cream bronzer on the eyes instead of doing powder bronzer. So with that being said, I think I want to do actually, ooh, let me get something different. Hold on. I'm looking for okay. Where is it? Yeah. I can't find it. Yeah. I can't find it. Okay. I was looking for something else. I was looking for my Soul Body cream bronzer because that's my newest one. It's not new to me, but it's a refill because the one that I had years ago, I decluttered and they sent me a new one. But it's the Soul Body cream bronzer. I was wanting to use that instead of pulling out an older bronzer in my collection because we're about to put this on the eyes. But I did go ahead and come across my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. I got the shade, this is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer in the shade 4 Deep. So this is my plan. This is what I want to do. I think the first thing we need to do is put something in the crease. That'll be the first step. And we'll take this Morphe M504, my go-to blending brush. So my crease color, I'm gonna use this, actually, let's use a bronzer. I'm everywhere, y'all. I know. But for the crease color, we're gonna use the MAC bronzer again. Swirl the brush in it like so, and then just put it all in the crease to warm up the crease. And as I do this, I like to kind of go on the side of my nose where I put that bronzer to kind of contour, and this just kind of accentuates the contour. Makes it pop more. I don't know, girl. I really don't know what I be talking about. I just be saying stuff. But anyway, I'm putting the bronzer in the crease with the brush and also kind of going down the side of my nose with it. I love a warm crease color. So if you don't really have, like, if you don't own an eyeshadow that's like a perfect brown or like a rust color, then just use your bronzer. It works just as good. It's better than any eyeshadow, in my opinion. But now that we have that on, I think I'm gonna use my finger for this one. I'm gonna take the bronzer, the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer, taking my finger. I'm gonna dip on the side where I didn't like put anything in it, because over here I put my brush and stuff. I'm just gonna use the side where I didn't put anything in it, and picking up that and putting it on the lid. Oh my gosh, y'all, Myrick has a new, this actually looks good. But Myrick has these new shadows. They're like single pot shadows. And there's this one color that I wanted and it's still sold out. And the color looks like this. Literally the perfect brown. And of course, it's sold out. Let's use this L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer in the shade. What shade is this? What shade is this? Did I take it off? It's the darker one. Deep Dark 50. Deep Dark 550. Let's use this to set it. And I'm just gonna take the same. Actually, no. Let me take my, yeah, this one. This is the Chanel dual-sided brush. And what, yeah, I'm gonna take this side. The flat side. Because this had bronzer on it anyway. And I'm gonna just take some of this and press it on top to set. Oh, this is pretty, y'all. I'm just setting the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer with it. And then after I do this, I'm gonna go back into my crease to just blend out the edges, but she's looking real cute. Cause I feel like with Latte, it's gonna be lighter. Like the brown is gonna be lighter. It's not gonna be this bold. This is definitely giving iced coffee, no creamer. All right, now I'm gonna go in. Y'all, I love this little thing. Like, I love it. You just pull it up and put the top back on it. And you can travel with this. And the other side has a blending brush side. Kind of like the brush that I was using earlier. And you just put the top on it. Cute little travel dual-sided eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna take the MAC bronzer again. Swirl it in there. And I'm going in the crease, like right here, right where that cream bronzer and the matte bronzer touched, just to kind of smooth out the edges, just like that, to warm it up. Oh girl, this is, ooh, yes. This is my type of makeup look. Like this, if it's not this, then it's a little bit lighter. Like the eyes are a little bit lighter than this, but this is it, girl. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury powder, airbrush, Flawless airbrush powder in the shade Dark. They don't call it dark anymore. I think it's just called 310. So yeah, if you're looking for this and if you can't find it, just know it's called Tan. It's the third shade before the darker one. Let's just use this. I like to do this when I'm pretty much done with my face. I just use this as my finishing powder. I go right up under the eyes just to kind of smooth everything out. And then I also kind of go on the side of my nose where I apply the bronzer to smooth that out as well, because I don't like it to look too harsh. So I'll just press it like that on the side. See how that smooth it out? I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna throw on some of these lashes, my favorite lashes, my current faves. You literally don't need glue with this. I showed you guys how to do this a couple times. But if you want to see it like a quick tutorial, because the times I've shown y'all on here were like in my 1 hour makeup get ready with me videos. But if you want to see something really quick, I do have it on my shorts. Just go to my YouTube channel and you can scroll over to my YouTube shorts and it's on there. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these on really quick and I'll be back. All right, lashes are on. I went ahead and put some black eyeliner on my waterline so it can look smoky down there, and then I just smudged it out with a brush to make it look even more smoky. So lip combo, we're gonna use this Danessa Myrick. This actually would have been perfect on the eyes because it's for the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips, but look at the color. It literally would have been perfect for the eyes, but instead we're gonna put this on the lips, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in the shade Malt. And I'm also just gonna take this KKW Beauty lip brush. This was Kim Kardashian's makeup brand. So I kept the little lip brush. Still haven't used it. And I'm just gonna use this, since this is a cream product, and apply it on the lips with it. Look at this color, y'all. It's almost like my foundation shade. But it's good. It's good. It's good. It's cool. It works with this look. And just to kind of give it more depth, I'm going to put some of that lip liner on around it. Just so it doesn't look too washed out, you know? But I honestly like it. Like, I like it without the liner. I love this little lip brush, y'all. You can throw it in your purse without it messing anything up because you can just twist it down. But unfortunately, it doesn't exist anymore because her brand, her beauty brand, is not available anymore. But I'm sure you can probably find something like that on Amazon. But I'm putting some of the liner on, just a little bit, not too much, just to help with giving my lips a little bit more definition. Oh, this dries down matte, by the way. So I might put something else on top of the lips to kind of give it a little bit more shine. But I honestly like this. I honestly like this without any glossiness to it. But if I do put a gloss on, I think I'll just use this from Colourpop in the shade Throwback. Major Throwback. I'm going to put a tiny bit of it right here. A little bit more. No blush, just the browns. Just the browns, the bronziness. I'm liking it, y'all. I'm liking it. Okay, I'm gonna brush my hair down to give you guys the final look. While I was taking my hair down, I realized I didn't touch up the actual part. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. So I'm gonna take, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This little spoolie. It's a disposable spoolie. So I'm going to take some black eyeliner again. Put it on my hand. You kind of go in there and get some of the product. But I just kind of go over the brassy looking hair because that's where I kind of sort of left the bleach on too long when I was bleaching the knots. But we ain't gonna tell nobody, but I kind of go over it like that. And this just cancels it out. And the little brush that I used earlier with that bronzer, I don't like to put too much right here because if I do, it doesn't look like, I like for the part to look lighter than the front of my forehead because realistically, my scalp is lighter than my forehead. So I just take just a small amount of whatever is left on the brush and just kind of go over it just a little bit, not too much. And that's pretty much all I do with my part. I was hoping the sun would stay up. I have the blinds open now, but it literally doesn't look like I opened the blinds. It still kind of looks dark in the background. But I was hoping it would stay up so you guys could see the skin, like my face, in sunlight. I mean, I'll take you guys over there to the window so you guys will see what everything looks like. But for the most part, this is how it all turned out. And I like it. I like the grungy brown eye that we have going on. And I love the lip. I love, love, love this lip combo. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video, today's little get ready with me / makeup tutorial-ish video. I don't know. I just know it was just a chill get ready with me at my vanity, like always. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my next one.